Feeling weak, tired, like giving up is the only option? Stop right there. What if I told you that this moment, this exact struggle, could be the turning point of your life? Weakness isn't the enemy, it's a signal to grow, to push harder, to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to turn every low moment into fuel for unstoppable strength. Watch closely, because what you do when you feel weak will decide everything about your tomorrow. First key note is that weak moments are temporary, but quitting makes them permanent. Feeling weak is a natural part of life. Everyone encounters times when energy is low, motivation is absent, or challenges feel overwhelming. These moments are temporary by nature. They pass if you continue to move forward, even in small steps. Weakness signals a chance to pause, reflect, and adjust, not a reason to stop entirely. On the other hand, quitting transforms a temporary state into a permanent consequence. When someone gives up, the opportunity for growth, learning, and success disappears, and the sense of regret lingers far longer than the initial discomfort of weakness. Choosing persistence over surrender turns temporary challenges into stepping stones. Each moment of endurance strengthens character, builds resilience, and reinforces the habit of pushing through difficulty, which over time compounds into a life of achievement and personal empowerment. The second keynote emphasizes that discipline carries you forward when motivation disappears. Motivation is fleeting. Some days it is strong, and other days it is almost non-existent. Relying solely on motivation makes progress inconsistent because external feelings fluctuate and life rarely waits for the perfect emotional state. Discipline, however, is a choice you make regardless of how you feel. It is the commitment to take action, follow through on plans, and maintain consistency even when the task feels difficult or uninspiring. Discipline creates habits that automate progress, allowing you to keep moving forward when energy is low and doubts arise. It builds a framework where results are produced not by temporary emotions, but by consistent effort applied over time. By cultivating discipline, you develop the ability to work through weak moments, accomplish goals, and steadily build momentum, turning small, daily actions into significant long-term success. The third keynote focuses on the idea that pain is not a signal to stop, but a signal to grow. Life often presents challenges, discomfort, and obstacles that make us feel weak or frustrated. These moments of pain are natural indicators that we are pushing beyond our current limits and moving into areas that require growth. Avoiding pain or turning away from difficulty only keeps us in the comfort zone, where progress is minimal and potential remains untapped. Experiencing pain forces us to adapt, learn, and develop resilience, shaping both our character and capabilities. Each struggle teaches valuable lessons, strengthens mental toughness, and increases confidence in handling future challenges. Pain acts as a guide, showing where improvement is needed and what areas of life demand attention. When approached with the right mindset, what initially feels like weakness or suffering becomes a catalyst for personal development and long-term strength. The fourth keynote highlights that taking responsibility restores personal power during low moments. When we feel weak, it is easy to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for our situation. Shifting responsibility outward may provide temporary relief, but it keeps control in the hands of external forces and prolongs feelings of helplessness. Owning your actions, choices, and reactions, even during difficult times, immediately reclaims authority over your life. Responsibility transforms weakness into empowerment because it focuses attention on what you can control rather than what you cannot. It allows you to take deliberate steps forward, make decisions that improve your situation, and learn from mistakes without waiting for someone else to fix things. By embracing responsibility, you shift from being a passive observer to an active participant in your growth. Even in the toughest moments, this mindset creates clarity, builds confidence, and fuels consistent progress toward your goals. The fifth keynote emphasizes that small actions taken while weak rebuild inner strength. When you feel low, the idea of achieving big goals or making dramatic changes can feel overwhelming, which often leads to inaction. However, even the smallest step forward creates momentum and strengthens your confidence. Simple actions like completing a task, showing up for a commitment, or making a disciplined choice send a message to yourself that you are capable despite feeling weak. These tiny victories accumulate over time, gradually rebuilding resilience and self-belief. Consistent small efforts prevent stagnation and keep you moving in the right direction, even when energy or motivation is lacking. Strength is not built in moments of comfort. It grows in persistence, repetition, and the courage to act when it is hardest. By focusing on small, achievable actions, weakness becomes a temporary state rather than a barrier, and progress continues steadily. The sixth keynote highlights that purpose gives meaning to struggle and turns weakness into fuel. When we face moments of low energy or doubt, it is easy to feel lost or overwhelmed. Purpose acts as a guiding force, reminding us why we started and what we are striving for. It shifts our perspective from seeing weakness as a limitation to seeing it as an opportunity to grow stronger. When actions are aligned with a meaningful goal, even small efforts carry weight and contribute to progress. Purpose provides motivation beyond fleeting emotions and helps sustain persistence when challenges feel heavy. It connects present struggles to long-term vision, turning obstacles into lessons and setbacks into stepping stones. With a clear sense of purpose, discomfort becomes a tool rather than an enemy, guiding choices and actions. Weak moments then become fuel to move forward, shaping character and strengthening resolve.